Hello, guys. Give us a second, as usual, to share out, and then we will be ready. We are on Twitch as well as we are on. Oh, I'm hearing myself talk.
YouTube?
No, the Twitch. Trying to figure out what I'm doing, and I've lost my marbles as usual. Hey, Christina. Hey, 1968, 16. Sorry. How you guys doing today? Thank you guys for coming in. Oh,
And thank you very much.
we
So,
are
do
just
you
trying
want to
to
tell?
share.
Mhm.
You can start talking about the shirts. I am sharing out real quick.
Well, today we've got a special treat for you guys. Keep this in mind. Well, Linda was talking about shirts and this and that and everything. And the thing is that, and there's nothing wrong with this, but the majority of the stuff that she has is very girly, and there's nothing wrong with that. So remember, I said that.
Yep.
But the thing is that in order to show support, it's got to be universal. It definitely has to be universal. And Chad and Linda listened to me very well, extremely well. Linda said, "Well, what do you suggest?" I said something more unisex and everything. And so I showed her the shirt, and the shirt that she has, I'm wearing it. If you see it,
Yep.
uh, like right here, I'm wearing this, and I love this shirt. Quality's good and everything. Love the design and everything, but it's one type. So keep that in mind. But the thing was, and they know me, some of you guys know me well, that I'm not totally of the light. I'm not totally of darkness. I'm pretty freaking gray. So what I'm getting at, so what I was getting at, and some of you know that I do practice certain forms of magic here and there. Keep in mind, magic is not a light show. It's not Hollywood. It's not like you put your hands on somebody and your hands glow. But keep this in mind. Guys want certain things. They want stuff that appeals to them, and I don't see anything wrong with that either. So the thing was is that I thought of something a little different. I thought of something a little different,
Genius.
and I you know what, already know, I already know one, Linda.
Yep.
But the thing is that with Linda, she's a brilliant person, arts and crafts, and there's nothing wrong with this, but she's a girly girl. So I came up with a different aspect on what to work with and what not to work with. So if anybody knows about Norway or Finland or Sweden and everything, they have sort of a different alphabet in the way it's called rune. Their alphabet consists of things like runes. Runes are magical sort of symbols with a certain kind of writing that, like, you take one with a certain dash, and it has three, maybe even five meanings in itself. And so, with all that, and also it's very prominent in Viking culture. So, I wanted to try something a little bit more unisex or manly. And so, do you want to get the one with the runes on it?
Yeah.
And so, what she's going to show you real quick, well, if you want to see it further, I came up with the idea of this lettering, and we're going to show this to you. We already did that day.
Wait a minute.
Yes, ma'am.
Gotta get the light going.
Mm-hmm. So the alphabet's different, but it has more of an impact on that. So these are called runes. If you see those are the symbols for. It's an acronym
SSPI.
SFPI, but this is done in runes. And so with these runes, it has a different sort of meaning, but it has the same meaning. Now, keep in mind, you see paranormal investigator with the K2, but in different letterings that's more eye catching. In a general sense, the reason why I came up with this they know me well enough that I practice older ways in the way of identifying an entity, in the way of identifying a different kinds of spirit or ghost or whatever you want to call it. And those runes have a way of doing that. And it means, but now Chad and Linda are masters whenever it comes to newer technology as compared to me. I work with I. Some of you know that I do certain things with certain plants and this and that. Hello, Dobbies. Good to see you.
Hey, Dobby.
Um,
Thank you for coming in.
so so I told them to write in runes. Now the reason why is because it means old world with new world combined into one, making the world we have in a unification sort of way. And so those runes, in certain ways, they are of protection to some degree, eye catching. It's a beautiful shirt, beautiful writing, and it works well with unisex people who want to have something more androgynous to some
Go ahead
degree.
and continue talking. I'll be right back.
The unisex talking. And so you have to remember that it works, I guess you can say, it works in that sort of way. So if you like manly type stuff and everything, that is a shirt of shirts to be showing you. And it works, like I said, brilliantly with anybody and everyone. And like I said, it's more appealing towards men. And so that's one of the things that makes Linda brilliant is that she will, and Chad also, and Sherry also, it will it will work both ways with the person, especially guys. Um, and so there you go. And so if you're interested in that, we can show it up one more time or a couple more times because this is the most interesting part of it. Now, runes are mystical symbols, like I was saying, in like Norway, Finland, and Sweden and other places. And it's a lettering that's kind of an ancient sort of way. And they put it oftentimes in on little tablets or little squares and things, and it symbolizes who and what they are. Now, if you know anything about the metaphysical community, it's very different as composed to many other things. Now, the metaphysical community will go to different alphabets, they'll do this, they'll do that. But the metaphysical community is welcoming people in the way of diversity and in the way of diversity and things. So, like I said, we can take a look at it. We can take a look at it, and when Linda gets back, like I said, whenever Linda gets back, we can show all that. Does anybody have any questions by chance? But like I said, we can sit there and look at it, but it's sort of stuff that works. And if you want to feel part of things, then there you go. Uh, Also, it's quite effective if you want a, I guess you could say if you want to make a fashion statement, there you go on that issue. And also that it works. What else can I say? I'm just waiting for something to come up and everything. But hey, Christina. Hey, dog again. And hello, uh, Caulking. Nice to meet you. But like I said, we're trying to get a more of a unique design. And hello, wizards. Good to meet you. I'm waiting for, if you guys are just coming in, waiting for Linda to come back in to show what I call her work of art that she has done. Now, with the runes, we can change up the color on certain things. We can change up the colors on certain things and make it look to a different appeal. You don't have to have white. You don't have to have red, but we can make it in that sort of way. The design is much different than most people realize. And like I said, we're trying to make it more universal towards everything else. So, do you guys have any questions by chance? I can wait for a few seconds. Well, how was everybody's day? I haven't asked that. What's everybody been doing today? Well, my day is going well. Uh, I'm doing fine. People, uh, another thing also you can add for this is that if you've got a unisex or manly design and you're like local towards, I guess you can say in some parts of Europe, or even if you can take up the idea that in Maryland or the Northeast or close to Maryland, this would make a brilliant birthday gift. At some point, if you request it and everything with Linda, and you write her whenever all this is done, you can talk to her about the possibility of getting a hoodie. If you want to get a hoodie, and if some of you have seen the art that she does on the issue of hoodies, it's incredible that she's done all this already. But what's different, like I said, what's different with all this is, from what I understand, not too many organizations use rooms on that sort of issue. Now, once she gets back, we're going to show you of a more unique design that is different from that. Because some of you on Monday, I was telling you left and right that we have more of a unique design, even more than that. And so uh, it should work. It should work for you guys. And if you guys are curious, which I am wondering how your guys' faces are going to be, and I hope you love it. So what's going on with you, Caulking? How's everything going for you? And Linda's back. And Linda's definitely
Sorry
back.
about that. My father wound up calling me. I apologize.
That there's
You guys
nothing to
coming
apologize.
in. We
Well,
are
mhm.
showing off our new art that we have done. Sam was talking about the new room uh, shirt. It has paranormal investigator on the back in a new language. We do sell these in t-shirts and hoodies. Right now, I just have it in a t-shirt as an example. But yes, we do have hoodies still. I know some of you that are in different states, it does get chilly. Hoodies are 45, t-shirts are 25. These are all pressed and freshly made here. I make it with my t-shirt press that I have over there, and then it does cut out from the vinyl. It is Cricut made, and then I weed it and press it, and it's beautiful. And we do have size anywhere from small all the way up to 5X. So,
Well, definitely so. And you have to remember, we can change up the colors if you want that. We can change
yeah,
up the colors and everything. And like I said, this is a unique design that most people do not have. And most
yeah.
people do not have. And like I said beforehand, this is a combination of old world and new world in the way of uh, finding entities, finding spirits,
Oh, yeah.
finding spirits, finding entities. And in certain ways, it's also about hello, how you doing? Uh, but like I said, hey, so I'm loving all this, and you guys have
Yes,
proven to
babe.
be
See
open
it.
minded.
It looks great.
Can you show the next work of art? Show the front first. All right, show the front first. It has that in English, SFPI, Smith Family Paranormal Investigations.
It
And
looks
then you
good.
flip it over. Here's the difference. This it right here is of strength and light. And keep in mind that center symbol, that's called a sigil. Sigils are very ancient and predate a lot of most cultures and everything. And that has unique characteristics in the way that in I guess you could say most people have within them a strength and light and everything. And it works with the person and cooperates. So some people might find a certain sense of strength with it. Some people might find a sense of endurance and everything. And it works with people. Um, so do we have any comments? Do we have any comments from anyone else that we would definitely love to hear?
And again, these shirts can be customized to your team or to your name. This is Air logo, Air name. You could put your group name on here. You could put
Hmm.
your personal name on here. It does not cost any extra. Uh,
Hmm.
with these, the same price, 25 for t-shirt, 45 for hoodies. They are very nice, durable. I like them. The t-shirts are my favorite because they're nice and flowy. We will be coming up with different designs as the week goes on. Tomorrow, I will be taking an off day because I am not feeling good again. I think COVID's kicking my butt again, saying, "Hi, I'm still here. Did you forget about me?"
Well, you're
So,
well, your body is sitting there saying your mindset is, "I could do this." Then your body says, "The hell you can,"
yeah,
and that's what her
absolutely.
body is saying right now.
So, I am
But like I
also
said,
going to share something with you guys. And I forgot about this. We have a Patreon website that you guys are able to look at and get. If you go to our YouTube, it is that little colorful peach looking bubble that has that P in it. And there is 4 different stages. As each stage goes, you get more and more and more and more. Well, the last one, I finally got to get some sleep in my bed. Yeah, how's that feel, babe? And he finally got to sleep in his bed. I will share the page that way you guys can see, but in the descriptions below, you will be able to go in and look for yourself. So give me 1 second. Oh, too many. So this is our Patreon. Uh, the members level it starts very, very, very cheap and it's very simple. We have not activated as of yet, but I will tonight and start putting different new designs. The new designs we make from here on out, you will be able to see here before it hits
mhm.
the line. So any designs that we make, any sketches that I do, will be put here before it's put in a live show. So the first one is community update, community chat, and then Patreon only update, as in the merchandise and stuff like that. The early access, which means you get to access any merchandise that has yet not to be seen on a live or put in our actual website, our shop. You can access it here. If you see something that you like and it's a cheaper price here versus, on our show or anywhere else, go for it. The same thing for
Well,
these three you
mhm.
get here, plus live stream. So there will be extra live streams that we do on here versus YouTube or Twitch or Twitter or whatever. So you get the specialty. And then you have the Smith VIP. And yes, they're monthly. But with this, you get everything you've seen up here, plus you get a new print, new design of any of the merches that we make. If I'm making a new merch of a coaster, you'll get that set. That means 4 coasters and a stand. You will get that before it hits, and that means you will get it in your hands before I hit it on a show or on our website. So that is something to do. If you guys were to subscribe to this, you would get one of these shirts free before this. And
Well,
you
you
get one
also have to
every
remember.
3 months. Go
You
ahead.
also have to remember, Linda.
Mhm.
Whenever some people are going through some rough times and everything,
I
but we
know.
want our got a lot of guys want their place smelling good, looking good, and everything. And so, whenever those people who want those things, with Chad and Linda that makes their stuff, they have things that'll make your place look good, like the coasters. Now,
Uh huh.
if you have like if you're in a new apartment or whatever it is, or a house or a condo or whatever, you don't want to look like you're sloppy. You do not want to look like you're sloppy or anything. And coasters, no matter what, they have an edge of class to them. They look good, and they also and it'll also save your furniture's life and
Yeah,
everything.
that is so
Coasters
true.
will get all that done, and plus it just looks a little bit better whenever you have that. The t-shirts, like I said, if it's like a cold for some of you guys, a cold day like for us in Florida is like 65 degrees. We're just about ready to die sometimes. I know we are the brunt of so many jokes throughout the nation, and to some degree we deserve it.
Yeah.
But but you have to remember when somebody comes over and everything, a man owes a woman three things. We owe them hygiene, cleanliness, and a safe place. And whenever you have certain furniture, such as a coffee table, you want you want cleanliness in the way of coasters so it does not damage your furniture. You also have the tumblers, which look pretty freaking cool. You have the tumblers that look cool. And you also have designs that say Smith family and this and that. And that makes it look good. So if you're a single guy like I am, you want to look good, you want it to look decent. And with those people who have all that, who have all that going, we have a lot of us will be doing a lot better with the ladies or some with some guys, the fellas. So, like I said, you don't want to look sloppy. And the stuff that Chad and Linda sell, it doesn't look sloppy. It looks like class. It looks more adult,
Mhm.
and you want to look like an adult. And that's one of the situations. Um, and they do a lot more than just that. But like I said, if you want to change up an order or something, they have no freaking problem with doing that whatsoever. Now, on a different note, what's going to be happening down the road, if you like to write in certain things like a book,
Mhm.
that will be coming up. And I gave Linda some ideas, and she adored them. And we're going
Absolutely.
to be, and some of you that do magic and everything, think of it this way: this might be your first book of shadows. And the
There you go.
shadows is like, I guess you could say, a super journal that can go for witches, for some people that are mages, druids, whatever. It can look like that and look damn good of
Mhm.
what you might need to go. And another thing also, it's kind of customary for somebody who practices some form of magic to have a book of shadows to make it look the part.
Right.
So yeah, so those will be coming soon. We've got to design those and make sure we get it right the first time, because each and every one of you
Yeah.
people that are customers, you deserve good
The
looking stuff. You
Yeah.
deserve it. And that's how it is. Because with us, it's not necessarily us, but if you are watching this and taking notes and everything, you deserve class. Every last one of you.
Mhm.
We demand it of ourselves to supply you with that.
Yep.
You deserve it. And that's one of the reasons, especially Linda and Chad work so diligently on, because if you're going to them, they demand it of themselves to give you a quality product.
Exactly. If I have a flaw and I can't find my there it is. And this is an example. I made a checkerboard for somebody, but because it was bowed, and it had a blemish in it, I refused to send it. So I remade it. So this is my example of what people can get, but in a perfect state, obviously. I do make checkerboards, chessboards. It could be of any color. This is just what the young lady wanted at the time. Hey, James. Thank you. We will be with you
Hope you-
shortly. He does lives himself.
Well, I hope you like what we're pushing right now, James. Yeah, let us know if you want to see something else. We're right here ready for you. If you want to take a look at something else, also we can show you the shirts again, and we can also show you the shirts of the past. But this one is the one that is with the sigil that she has, and the front lettering. We could turn that into white if you choose to. And flip that sucker around. Let's see that again. And that is those, James, are what they call runes. Those are a different sort of alphabet that are used in northern type European countries that look that way. Hello, how are you doing,
Hey, Ned.
Nendra?
How you doing?
But like I
Thank you
said,
for coming
those
in.
we can change the coloring of the font and everything and make it consistent with everything. Like I said, with Linda, she did an amazing job, and she knows the customers deserve nothing more than greatness. She knows that. She knows that they deserve
Hey,
greatness.
what happened?
I don't know. Are we still on?
No, we're still on. I just think hubby hopped
Okay.
on.
Well,
So these shirts
um,
are for sale. These are new art that we have come up with, new designs. We will be making more as time goes on. The t-shirt, all this says is paranormal investigator.
yeah,
And
shed a little bit more.
on the
Mhm.
front where I have my logo right here, you could put your logo, your name, your YouTube name, whatever you feel like you would like to see on your shirt. Then it will be in the rune writing,
Mhm.
but it is pretty cool. It is 25 for t-shirts and 45 for hoodies. The sizes come from anywhere small to 5X. And if you do decide to put your name instead of leaving Air Logo, which is perfectly fine, it does not cost any extra at all.
Well,
All you have
it
to do is
def
say hashtag room. That's it.
Well, you and added on to it. If there's anybody else of any other paranormal teams, and we love you all, any other teams of paranormal that you want, we can probably do something like that for you in that sort of way,
Yeah.
turning those shirts to somewhat of a degree of a uniform representing your company.
I do it the
And yeah, and that's the thing, if you are out there and you're of another team, and Chad and Linda are the same way, if you are of another team and you're out there, you are to look the part of what you are supposed to be doing. And Chad and Linda, they lead by example, and they lead by example true and through.
Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you, Brandon. Can we show Brandon that one more time?
The design that we showed Monday, I finally got it up on a shirt.
And as you
And
can
they
see,
are
those.
available.
Mhm. And they're greatly available. And like I said, if you have a paranormal team or
Oh,
something
Brandon,
else,
I am so sorry your father's not doing good. Prayers for you and him and the family. I hope you guys have a better day. Much love to you guys.
I'm deeply sorry you're going through that, Brandon.
But on the
Um,
front of these shirts, this is Air SSTI logo, but anybody could put their name, their logo
Mm-hmm.
on it. You can make it a uniform shirt, a team shirt, a just to
Mm-hmm.
wear shirt. On the back it says Paranormal Investigator. Trying to hold
Mm-hmm.
it where it's not dragging.
And like I
And
said,
then go
uh,
ahead.
keep in keep in mind, I made Linda have sleep deprivation the last couple nights, and she had some bad sleep deprivation. And she designed, and so I was telling her what was going on and my thoughts and my opinion. She gets up in the middle of the night.
Oh
No,
my
I
God.
got to do this. I have to do this. And
Mm,
so she had to do it and get it done because with her perfectionist streak, she knew she could do it. But she also thought, okay, what would the customers like? And guess what? Supplied and delivered what people are wanting to. And so, uh,
Oh yeah.
so then that's what
So
she
this
did.
is the other one that I just did this morning. It has Air logo on the front. Again, you can put any logo you want.
Now, explain the symbol, explain the sigil to them.
It is this is a sigil that I put together of strength and light. What in the world is that noise? Oh, somebody coming down. Um, it's essentially that is what. Go ahead.
Well, it's a strength and light. Keep that in mind. And that's the PWI sort of thing that they believe in first and foremost. And working with people, doing and making it look good. And that is a sigil that is of magic and other things like that. Strength and light. In other words, to some degree, you could say battling the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
And in a certain way, added on to it, it's about giving hope. If, say, like somebody is having a tough time with Chad and Linda or me down here, they will stop at what they're doing and they will be there for that person through thick and thin. And
Mm-hmm.
that's what they're about. But like I said, we I gave the ideas, but Linda did the work, and that's how it went.
Trust me,
But
it was well worth it, but it was a lot of throwing papers over my shoulders because I didn't like it. And now my office is a mess, which is worth it. It's worth it. So,
yeah, mhm.
both of them t-shirts are available. Any other merch that I have is available. I will be going over that more Friday. I will be doing a normal, relaxing stream with all of the merchandise together. This is just one of those grand openings, bringing people out, showing off the new merch and the new designs. I will have, hopefully, in between now and then, maybe one or two more designs. We will see. And we will go from there. But both of these t shirts are ready to go. I do have sizes anywhere, like I said, from small to 5X, whatever your size is. They are very, very, very comfortable. It's super soft. I love them. Just like any other cotton t-shirt you would get, they'll spray the polyester in it. I mean, it's really soft. So
Well,
shirts are
you also
25, hoodies are 45, same size for both. Take care. All right, Dobby. Thank you for stopping in.
well added on to it. You have to remember you're not finding anything like this in Walmart. You're
No,
not finding
one of
anything
a
like
kind.
this in Target, and you're not going to find it there. And
No.
good luck and everything. These are mystical symbols, mystical writing, and everything. And it works. And guess what? Let's not forget that it works.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, this is original stuff. You want to go to most any other place that does shirts like this, the only thing they're going to say is, huh? That's all they're going to say. And they're going to be like, what the hell are you talking about? 9/10 of the time. So
Yeah.
that's the advantage you have with Chad and Linda. Chad and Linda will give you a unique, different experience as to most anybody else.
Mhm.
So if you want something original, and guess what? Linda just showed you she can do that.
Yep.
And another thing with Linda, another thing with Chad, they will, if you were to calmly discuss things and work with them on a certain design, they're willing to because they have something, I think it's called an open mind. They
Yep.
have a dramatically open mind. And with Chad and Linda added on to it, I'm a very gray person. I am not of the light. I am not of darkness. I am of gray.
Mhm.
And they could have kicked my tail into the curb if they really wanted to. But they
Nope.
were open minded enough to listen to me and hear me
Mhm.
out. And both Chad and Linda have done that. Now, I'm getting to a point here. Uh, the reason why I'm saying all this is because if you want a design of your own, and you are willing to pay, they will stop what they're doing unless it's like a die-hard emergency or something. They'll stop what they're doing immediately and they will listen to you. If it's like merchandise, they'll stop what they're doing and there we go. And for
Hmm.
a lot of people, if you don't tell them that you're of the light, they won't have nothing to do with you. That last night, Linda proved without a doubt she's willing to listen to me and open up and work with me and cooperate with me. And now you're seeing, and you're sitting there seeing right now the results of hers and Chad's open mind. And so, and essentially added on to it, there you go. She made brilliant art.
Yep. And a lot will think that, I could do the same and I could print it on a t-shirt. Well, yes and no, because this is going to be copyrighted. It's something that we've wanted to do for a while to make it ours, to make it kind of a brand and a patent. You can't make you can make original things, but you can't go and copy. You know what I mean? It's kind of one of those, it's got to be unique and it's got to be yours. And if it's not unique, it's not yours.
Yeah. Do you want to show them the other two T-shirts that you made the other day?
With two t-shirts.
Remember the one with the graphic design
Oh,
before you
okay.
got?
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, it's okay. So, like I said, this is uniquely personal designs that these people are doing.
The other one, oh, it's over there. Hold on. I'll get that in a minute. But this is the one that I like.
Now, keep in mind, this is unique right here. I mean, it was part of what somebody's done, but at the same time, this is unique in the way that it shows an incredibly open mind of what they
Mm-hmm.
have. Smith family is about everyone, not just one person, not just if you are in the metaphysical community or whatever kind of community, ghost hunting or paranormal investigations, even
Mm-hmm.
cryptozoology, even UFOlogy,
Yeah.
they are open minded as anything. And so this is just an opinion. If you have another company and everything, uh, making one of these shirts with the design that you want, it'll give a sense of unity to your company.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how it is.
Yep. And we try to keep as simple as possible, but as standout and unique as possible.
Mhm.
That's why we have a lot of different designs. I have done a lot of different prints, but now we are coming up with our own, which I think will be very, very nice. So if you, I am so sorry, if you want your own designs, but don't know exactly what to do, we can help you out with that. It's not a big
Mhm.
deal. I've been sketching up all last, 2 nights, doing a lot of different things, so it's been pretty fun to do. So if anybody needs any help, we're willing to help. But I think I'm going to hop off If you guys have any interest of anything that we just talked about, please let me know. PM me.
Of course.
Um,
Or mhm.
Go ahead.
And they will drop what they're doing, but they need some rest and everything, especially Linda. Sleep deprivation and COVID is not a very great combination.
They are
But
best
like
friends right now, and I'm the enemy.
but you have to remember something. They will customize the order of what you want, the way you want it. And also, whenever it comes to Smith Family Designs, you just saw some art that they have done, and they did it pretty darn well. And
Yep.
so, if you want that kind of originality from Smith Family, they have no problem supplying it.
Not a
Well,
problem.
Chad and Linda, well, we'll all let you go, and we'll be ready for you. Just make sure you have everything ready. We will have everything ready, and we'll talk to you later.
All right. See you guys.
All right. Take care, folks. Bye bye.